Hi, it's Paul Maunder from Production Expert. In this video, we'll be taking a look at the new Notes app in SoundFlow version 5.8. I'll be collaborating with Chad from SoundFlow, so let's jump in and take a look at how it all works. I'll be using this very short Pro Tools session for this demonstration, so before we proceed, let's see what we're working with. Okay, so let's go over to SoundFlow now, and over on the left hand side you can see I've got a couple of packages installed, including Notes, and if I click on this, it actually consists of two things: the Notes app itself and Notes client, or client Notes. This is a feature which allows you to see and edit notes on a separate device like an iPad. In this video though, we'll focus on the main Notes app, so I'll click on this, and this is what the Notes interface looks like. So I'll launch it by clicking on Open App. And when I open this, it will actually stay at the front. Even when I'm in Pro Tools, you can see that the Notes app remains on top. This is a previously opened project, but we're going to make a new one, so I'll go to the Projects tab. And you can see that I've only got one project so far. Let's click New and give it a name. OK. And you can see the new project now appears in my list, so I'll click Open. And now we're in the project, and currently in the background we've got a few markers in Pro Tools which include comments about things to change in the project, so I can import these into Notes. In fact, going to the Import tab, there are various things which Notes can import, including markers from both Media Composer and Pro Tools. Clicking on this, we're asked to select a category for the imported markers. These relate to sound effects, so I'll click that. The categories could be edited later if required. We now have this list, and double-clicking on any of them will jump to that point in the Pro Tools timeline. Let's see what this one relates to. So it's a note about an alternative sound effect. If I did want to recategorize anything, for example these footsteps, I could go to Edit and then Edit Category. And I'll say that these are Foley. So that's updated my list. And to make further notes which relate to particular parts of my Pro Tools timeline, for example this bit, I could make a selection, and then in Notes click Add, choose a category. Let's say that this one's a director's note. I'll add my note, and perhaps I want to make another one at the end, maybe for this splash. So add a new one, it's another director's note, make splash louder, and click OK. So this is all good, but where it really becomes useful is in the collaboration side of things. I'll go to the Users tab and click Invite. And this is where you'll find other SoundFlow users. I'll be working with Chad, so I'll search his name. There he is at the top of the list, so click on that. And there we go, the user has been invited. Now to demonstrate the collaboration features easily in this video, I've sent Chad a copy of my Pro Tools session. Now I'll hand you over to him to demonstrate it from a collaborator's point of view.
Hey Paul, thanks for sending this session over. I'm able to see all the notes that you left in the Notes project for me, and we're just going to walk through some of these sound effects notes that you left. So we've got replace this whoosh first. Great, we can definitely do something a little different there. Let's jump to data bubble. Cool, and I'm just going to write a little comment in response to your notes. So a bit more digital. Do that. All right, and then we'll do the splash sound. So we can add more water sound effects here. Okay, great. And then I'm just gonna filter to just the sound effects notes so that I can start working through these. And we've got those here now, and I'm gonna select all of those and change the assignee to myself. And then let's say I'm working through and addressing each of these notes, swapping out this whoosh sound, adding a more digital data bubble sound. I can go through and mark the status as done for each of these by using the toggle status. So we'll just do that, and we'll jump to the splash now and toggle status. And then I'm just gonna write a quick comment that says, hey, I took care of this, let me know what you think. Added water sounds. Great, and then I'm going to go through and add a couple of notes for Paul now. So I'm going to remove this filter just by double clicking on the filter button here. And then we're going to jump to the add tab and we'll add some music notes for Paul. So let's jump to the start of this little session. Great. And then we'll do a music note here. Okay, let's keep it going for a moment. Great, so that synth is a little too harsh, so we'll make a note of that. Great, and then I can filter to just the music notes and assign those to Paul. And we'll do that. Then I can say, with this siren synth, maybe I want to make a little extra note to him. Less harsh. Great, so now I can send this back to Paul and let him know that I've left some notes for him and he can take it from here and we can wrap up this project.
Thanks, Chad. So as you can see at my end, I've got the updated notes on screen here. And we've been working internationally across time zones. So on this particular project, we haven't actually been working in real time. However, all of the notes do happen in real time. So that makes it very easy where required for quick and efficient collaboration. Okay, so I can see Chad's notes, the one about the siren synth being a bit harsh and also the music being buried in this section. Maybe on that one, if I were to act on that, I could say, you're right. And then this is now done. I'd make that change. And once I'm happy that these are done, I can just toggle the status. And as you can see, they're now done. So that's this project complete. Perfect. So that's a quick overview of some of the features in the new Notes app in SoundFlow 5.8. I've also created videos about the Frame.io integration and audio transcription. Take a look at those in my article on Production Expert. Thanks for watching.